FY22, it's trading at a price to earnings of 30 times and EV to EBITDA of 18 times, which is a 50% premium to history. So it doesn't have any valuation headroom, and the outlook from the management going forward is slightly on the cautionary side. Back to you.
Take your point. I mean, if you're at 30 times and you're saying that you've degrown by 16%, it's a little tough. But the market has opened with a mild red tick. You should call it flat and call it lower for Nifty Bank, where there is a 0.1% downtick, 0.2%. And the mid caps are slightly outperforming at this point in time. In fact, reasonably, about 0.5% at an index level, and 3 stocks in the green for 1 in the red. So, well, it's a cheerful start, you will have to say. What's doing well? Actually, it's all the oil coordinates that are doing well, obviously because crude is at 37. So IOC, BPCL, ONGC are your top 3 gainers. IndusInd Bank also starting with a spring on its step, 1% higher. Then you have Adani Ports, NTPC, Hindalco, Wipro, L&T. It's a kind of a random list of stocks. There is no theme other than the crude theme, of course. ICICI Bank is starting cautious, and we will have Abhishek with us in a bit to tell us what to expect when the numbers come tomorrow. So the market will have to play today, either go heavy or go light. But at the moment, it's starting with a mild red tick. And then there are, again, assorted group of stocks, not giving you any story in particular. Power Grid, HDFC, Bharti Airtel, Asian Paints, Infosys, HUL, all of them down about 0.5%. But there's no story there. I think there are some stories in the mid-cap space, Sonia. It's a fairly good start.
It is a good start for the mid-cap index, and a lot of these individual stocks are doing well. A couple of these real estate stocks are up and about. The infrastructure stocks are looking good. Some of these paint companies have had it really good. In fact, the likes of Berger Paints, Kansai, Shalimar, etc. have been looking good lately. So that follow-on buying over there continues. I also want to look at some of the result reactions that will come up for you on your screen. Adani Green is up, Surya Roshni, a couple of these big gainers. I mean, in terms of just volume and price action, TVS Motor posts its numbers looking good. Shriram Transport is one stock that's moving up. HPCL is having a fair bit of a run up. Just Dial is also on the upside. That's been one of the really stronger stocks lately. REC is up and about this morning as well. By the way, TVS Motor is picking up some more pace now, and some of the auto ancillaries also gaining ground. The mid-cap index itself is up about 0.5%, so outperforming the frontliners as we speak. Some more numbers, Tata Chemicals, Angel Broking, Indigo. Just take a look at Indigo. The numbers, as I said, were better than what the street was estimating. The losses have narrowed on a quarter-on-quarter and year-on-year basis. So Indigo is looking pretty good as well. So these are some result reactions. TVS Motor and Indigo stand out. Pidilite continues to see an up move. Ipca Laboratories is one stock looking good. PTC Financial as well. MRPL is up about 5.5%. Laurus Labs, where the management commentary was strong, up 3.5%. Shriram Transport up almost 3% odd. Canara Bank up almost 1.5%. So a lot of stocks, CG Power as well in the green. On the downside, once again these penny stocks, Suzlon, Syntex, etc. ICICI Bank ahead of numbers tomorrow, down about 0.7%. So keep an eye out on that. By the way, Indigo is now trading lower, so just keep an eye out on Indigo. We'll pull up that stock for you. It's a bit under pressure. So Anuj, what did you make of the market opening? The mid-cap index has had a solid move. The frontline is just about quiet. Anything that stood out for you?
I think the markets right now, Monday morning you'll have to react to a lot of things. But I think I'll tell you one thing, Surabhi, that the bigger trade still was that big line that played out, right, between 10:30 onwards. That's when you got the meat of the trade today. So I think that is perhaps still intact. We'll see if that changes on Monday or not. In terms of stocks, well, Bharti Airtel is down 4%. Now, I don't know if this is the resumption of the downward trend on Bharti Airtel, because today's price action is really damaging. Maruti and Hero MotoCorp both were down about 3%. Lever was down 2%. ICICI down 2%. Bajaj Auto, Kotak Mahindra Bank and Infosys rounding up the losers. On the gaining side, Adani Ports was up 4.5%. BPCL was up about 3.5%. Sun Pharma 2% higher. But the stock that really made the market recover a lot of lost ground was Reliance, which is ending 2% higher. Throwing IT stocks, TCS, Wipro, etc. And these stocks also did well. All in all, 25 points down on the Nifty and about 200 down on the Bank Nifty.
Okay, very quickly talking about some mid-caps that made it to the headlines. In general, mid-caps outperforming the large-cap universe today. Cholamandalam definitely is on that list, 8.5% on the higher side. TVS Motors, good numbers, a good expansion in margins, 7.5% up over there. Blue Dart, another very strong earning that came out, about 13% as we're closing up on Blue Dart as well. So those were some of the big movers and shakers on the earnings front. Beyond that, again, some buying was evident. Vodafone Idea managed to recover from the morning lows, 5.5% up. Then there was NIIT, DLF, SIS again reacting to decent numbers. So these were some of the stocks that managed to make it to the upside. Downside, Just Dial would definitely stand out after its relentless run. Today there was some profit taking, about 4.5% down. And maybe a JK Tyre, PTC India Financial Services. Some of these stocks also lost a little bit of ground, 2 to 4% down on some of these other names. But otherwise, mid-caps did relatively better than the large caps. Well, with that, we're going to thank all our guests. Ashwini and Mitesh, thank you for taking us through Market Close. Have a great weekend, and we will see you in what promises to be perhaps an even more interesting week when we get the results for the US election. Of course, get to know what's happening with earnings as well. But for now, it's a wrap from the entire team of Closing Bell. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next is a masterclass in futures and options. Experts will guide you through, and we'll have Sonia take it away on the